On 9th June 2024, in Sumanhalli, Bengaluru, a security guard of an apartment building noticed a pack of street dogs tearing away at something by a storm drain. Upon closer inspection, he noticed it was a dead body and he immediately called the police. The cops arrived and took the body for post-mortem and started their investigation. Preliminary investigation suggested it was a male aged about 30 years and he had been dead for less than 24 hours. Through eyewitnesses, they learned that the body had been dumped from a Scorpio car and obtained the number plate details. The details of the autopsy report were grim. He had 15 blunt injuries on his body, including his face, ears, chest and abdomen. He had died of shock and brain hemorrhage. I am Pavan and welcome to my channel Macabre India. Let's get right into the crux of today's episode. Since this was not a high-profile case, neither the media nor the police gave it much attention. To the cops, it was just another common case of murder. But this changed quickly. On June 10th, to the surprise of the cops, 4 men turned up at Kamakshi Palya station. Raghavendra, Karthik, Nikhil Nayak and Keshav Murthy. They confessed to killing Renuka Swamy. In a case where there were no leads or clues, it was highly unusual that the killers themselves had shown up at the station to surrender. They said that they had killed the victim over financial issues. But Deputy Commissioner of Police S. Girish found this fishy since the victim was from Chitradurga, some 200 kilometers away from where the murder happened. Why would a simple pharmacist have financial dealings that would lead him to getting killed in Bengaluru? Besides, their individual statements had major discrepancies and did not match. Therefore, the DCP assembled a team which included ACP Chandan, who was a key part of the investigation team, to track their whereabouts using mobile phone logs and locations for the last 48 hours. While checking active mobile numbers around the murder scene at the time of the killing, one number stood out. That number was of Kannada movie industry superstar Darshan. They conducted another round of interrogation with the 4 of them, and one of them cracked and revealed Darshan's involvement. Darshan is no stranger to controversies. In the year 2000, he got married to Vijay Lakshmi and they had a son from the marriage in 2009. But a few years later, their marriage was under strain to such an extent that in 2011, Vijay Lakshmi lodged a complaint against him for domestic violence. He was taken into 14 days judicial custody, but this case was later withdrawn. It did not end there. In 2016, again she lodged a complaint against him for objectionable behavior. However, after some negotiations, she withdrew the complaint once more. In 2021, Darshan was accused of assaulting a waiter in Mysuru. Before it became a media sensation, CCTV footages were deleted, the waiter was given a compensation of 50,000 rupees and the matter was closed. In 2022, a producer, Bharat, lodged a case against Darshan for threatening him with bodily harm. The real reason for Darshan's marital troubles entered his life 10 years ago in the form of Pavithra Gowda. She was a model and an aspiring actress who did not make it big. She took a break, got married and had a daughter named Khushi. A few years later though, her marriage hit a rocky patch and she separated from her husband and took her daughter with her. Around the same time, Darshan was in search of a new face for his movie, and that is when he met Pavithra for the first time. Although she did not land the role in the movie, she became close friends with Darshan. For many years, their relationship was under wraps until Pavithra posted this video on Khushi's birthday in 2023, in which Darshan is seen cutting cake with Khushi and dancing with her. The real explosion happened when Pavithra posted this reel earlier in this year. Through this reel, she revealed their relationship publicly. Not only did the reel go viral, it also let everyone know Darshan had been in an extramarital affair for 10 years. This infuriated Vijay Lakshmi and she posted a character assassination post about Pavithra on social media. And her next post was a family photo saying, "This is our family." Now, you might be wondering, what does Renuka Swamy's body that was found in a storm drain have to do with all this? Believe me, the whole mess starts from here. In South India, hero worship is real and fans adore their actors like nowhere else in the world. Similarly, Darshan has a huge fan following, has many fan clubs and is worshipped like a god. He's a role model to many. So when news broke about Pavithra and Darshan, Vijay Lakshmi got a lot of support from his fan base. These fans considered the extramarital affair to be wrong. Pavithra was the other woman who broke their family. She started getting a lot of hate online. This is where Renuka Swamy's story begins. A resident of Chitradurga in Karnataka, the 33-year-old had worked in a pharmacy. He had been married for just over a year to Sahana. The couple were expecting to be parents in a few months. He was also a loyal fan of Darshan and one of those fans who was against the relationship between Darshan and Pavithra. Swamy simply could not believe the hero he adored could be culpable of breaking his marriage and placed all the blame on Pavithra. He relentlessly trolled her in all her posts. As per police reports, he sent her lewd and offensive messages, including pictures of his genitals, and constantly pestered her with comments slighting her relationship with Darshan. Incidentally, in the first week of June, Renuka Swamy commented on one of her posts using objectionable language and tone using a fake ID by the name Reddy2205. Pavithra read this comment and was enraged. She even replied to this comment warning him to wait and watch. She then approached Darshan and told him it is important to teach a lesson to people like user Reddy2205 who not only degraded the relationship but also personally offended her repeatedly. On being provoked about this multiple times, Darshan assured her he would do something about this. Upon Darshan's instructions, one of the employees, Pawan, created a fake ID with Pavitra's alias and started chatting with Renuka Swamy. The victim was fooled and he thought he was speaking with the real Pavithra. In due time, he also revealed his name and address. As soon as they learnt of his identity, Darshan instructed Raghavendra, who was the president of his fan club in Chitradurga, to kidnap Renuka Swamy and bring him to Bengaluru. He was paid 30 lakhs to carry out this task. On the morning of 8th June, when the victim was on his way to work, Raghavendra intercepted Swamy and told him he would get a chance to meet Darshan. Swamy was unsuspecting and ecstatic to get a chance to meet the superstar. The duo then took an auto as captured by CCTV footage and were later spotted in a hired ETOS car at a toll booth leaving Chitradurga. Raghavendra and his ally then took the victim to a compounded vehicle impound lot in Rajarajeshwari Nagar in Bengaluru. This area is usually free of people since it is a 5-acre land used to store impounded vehicles. It was only at this point that Swamy realized he had been abducted. That's when the story takes a movie-like dark twist like one would see in Darshan's movies. They tied him up and beat him all day with rods and wooden clubs. In the evening, Darshan went to the site of torture along with Pavithra Gowda. Upon seeing Darshan, Renuka Swamy must have felt like it is one of Darshan's movies, where the hero shows up to save the hapless victim. But unfortunately, Swamy was about to learn there's a stark difference between Darshan from real life to the Darshan in real life. Because Darshan was not there to help Renuka, he was there to punish him even more. Darshan whipped him with a belt repeatedly in front of Pavithra. After this, Darshan and Pavithra both left the spot together while Renuka continued to get beaten with rods. After nearly a day of relentless physical torture, Renuka Swamy succumbed to his injuries and died of shock and brain hemorrhage. On the morning of June 9th around 3:30 am, they dumped Swamy's body in a storm drain, and you know the rest of the story by now. As it turns out, the people who confessed to the crime had gone to the station on Darshan's instructions. He had paid them 5 lakhs each. In an attempt to make his plan foolproof, he got stuck in his own web of deceit. Had the 4 of them not gone to the station, it was really difficult for the cops to crack the case since they had no idea why Renuka's body was found in Bengaluru. The police found bloodstains in the Scorpio car owned by Darshan. They also found the 30 lakhs cash Darshan had given Raghavendra. They arrested Darshan and Pavithra along with 15 other accomplices. Pavithra is the prime accused since she is said to be the instigator of this killing, and Darshan is the second accused. At the time of this recording, a charge sheet has not been filed yet. The police have, however, filed a second remand report which is 300 pages long and would keep all the accused behind bars until a charge sheet is filed. Speculation is rife whether Darshan has enough political clout to wiggle his way out of this crime, but the hard work done by Bengaluru police seems to be paying off as they seem to have a strong case against the actor. Additionally, this case has brought attention to another case, Darshan's ex-manager Mallikarjun has been missing for 6 years. He handled Darshan's finances and call sheets for a few years. It is reported Darshan had good faith in him. But due to losses suffered from movie production, Mallikarjun allegedly stole 2 crore rupees from Darshan. Shortly afterwards, he went missing in July 2018 and has not been seen ever since. Now, with Darshan's sinister side revealed, questions are being raised about his role in Mallikarjun's disappearance. Could his ex-manager have also suffered a similar plight as Swamy? That remains to be seen. Meanwhile, fans of the actors have been protesting outside the station where he is held captive, again showing the blind loyalty that many South Indian superstars possess. Police had to impose a curfew and disperse of the crowd. In this social media era, when trolls make life a personal hell for people in the limelight, it is understandable that there would be a lot of angst against such people. But to take it to the level of vigilante justice and physically abusing and killing the person is taking it too far. What is left from this incident for Swamy's family is a grieving pregnant widow who can only hope for justice. Although it remains to be seen if the Indian justice system will punish the accused and provide Sahana the justice that she craves and deserves. Thank you for watching my video. If you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Bye.